Welcome to Live Alive. In today's video we'll start with Man City join Liverpool in race to sign Anthony Gordon. Man City have joined the race to sign Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon amid interest from Liverpool. According to reports, the citizens are yet to make a new signing in the summer transfer market after winning the Premier League title for a fourth consecutive season. Pep Guardiola's side beat West Ham 3-1 on the final day of the Premier League season to pip Arsenal to the title by 2 points. There have been plenty of rumours about potential outgoings at the Etihad Stadium, with speculation surrounding the futures of Kevin De Bruyne, Ederson, Bernardo Silva and Jack Grealish, but Man City are also looking to bring in new faces over the summer transfer window, and the latest speculation is linking them to Newcastle and England winger Gordon. Reports last week claimed that Liverpool had made an approach over the possibility of bringing Gordon to Anfield in the summer but have not made a bid yet. Luke Edwards, who wrote the article, responded on X to a fan who suggested that Newcastle had touted Gordon to a Premier League rival in Liverpool. Edwards said he wasn't offered to Liverpool. There was a conversation as Liverpool were interested and Newcastle were in a mess with PSR. No bid was made, and obvious from those conversations that Liverpool wouldn't meet valuation. Gordon's head is in a mess as he thought he had chance to join boyhood club. Thiago already gave big Liverpool hint about his next step after retiring from football. Erstwhile Liverpool midfielder Thiago Alcantara has retired from football. His spell at Anfield proved to be his last as a player, but the Reds might have a pretty shrewd idea about what comes next. Breaking the news, Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Thiago still has a passion and love for the game, and has spent months planning for his next chapter. It's not yet been specified what that is, but Jurgen Klopp is among those who could take a good guess. Like Xabi Alonso before him, Thiago is lucky to have worked under a succession of top coaches, including both Klopp and Pep Guardiola. Clearly well versed in the tactics of the game, his path to becoming a manager looks almost too obvious. In fact, he dropped 1 or 2 hints in his final couple of years at Liverpool. The last 18 months of his Anfield career was horrendously injury hit, and he barely made it onto the pitch, but he was contributing in other ways. In the famous 4-3 win over Tottenham in April 2023, Thiago was with the squad despite not having been named in the starting lineup or among the substitutes. Donning his big puffer jacket, he looked every inch a part of the coaching staff, and when Klopp turned to Darwin Nunez for the last 20 minutes, it was Thiago who could be seen giving him final instructions. No doubt relying on their shared language, he relayed a message to the striker, who listened intently before taking the field. Thiago was reportedly approached recently to become a coach at his former club Barcelona, Sport Bible, so it seems like it may be an avenue he is set to explore, and all the signs suggest he would do an excellent job. Pundit suggests Liverpool accept £100 million for one player. The Reds fended off a £150 million bid from the Saudi Pro League for Mo Salah last year and, according to the Mirror on Friday, have no intention of selling him now even if he doesn't sign a new contract, having just entered the final 12 months of his current deal. However, speaking on BBC Radio 5 Live, via Liverpool Echo, the ex-Birmingham striker suggested that LFC's heads could be turned if another big money proposal comes their way. Despite the Egyptians' ridiculous scoring record at Anfield, Morrison said, no Liverpool fan or the new manager coming in would want to lose Salah. His numbers playing from the right-hand side are fantastic. His numbers are ridiculous. Will they be able to get a player who can replicate what Salah can do? But he is getting to that age where if you get over £100 million for him, I can see him leaving this summer. Liverpool fans are probably fed up to the back teeth of hearing pundits advocating the sale of Salah this summer due to his age and his contract situation. In most cases, it'd be foolhardy not to accept £100 million for a 32-year-old with less than a year remaining on their existing deal. However, in this instance, we're not talking about any normal footballer. The Egyptian king is still an ever-reliable scoring machine for the Reds, netting 25 times last season despite his form tailing off towards the latter weeks of the campaign, and his record of 211 goals in 7 years on Merseyside is staggering. It's all well and good to claim that the time has come for Liverpool to take the money for Salah and reinvest it elsewhere, but that'd only be a smart business decision if the subsequent recruitment is well executed. Go back 10 years to when we commanded a sizable fee for Luis Suarez and duly brought in a multitude of attackers, none of whom came anywhere near replicating the Uruguayan standards. Liverpool star confirms departure after 5 years. Liverpool goalkeeper Adrian has confirmed he has left the club after 5 years following the expiration of his contract. The Spaniard joined the Reds in 2019 from West Ham United and went on to make 26 appearances for the club. Throughout his time at Anfield, he was second and third choice under Jurgen Klopp behind Alisson and Kieran Kelleher. During his time at the club, Adrian won the Premier League, EFL Cup, UEFA Super Cup, FIFA Club World Cup and Community Shield. He had signed contract extensions in 2021 and 2023, but he has now departed. Confirming his exit on X, formerly Twitter, he said, "Dear Reds, I'm making this video to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you have given me during this beautiful and successful journey together. In 5 years you have shown me so many things. That wearing the Liverpool shirt and defending the Liverpool badge at Anfield should be added to the 7 wonders of the world. That 11 yards is nothing when it comes to winning a title. That London is really Anfield South. That the Scouse accent is not difficult. It is for chosen and special people. That tradition must be protected. That you will never walk alone is not just an anthem, it is a philosophy of life. Even that only 3 letters, KOP, can lift you up in the hardest moments. Now, it's time for me to share all these experiences I have learned. I will be grateful to you for my whole life. You have been and always will be very special to me and to my family. As Bill Shankly said, Liverpool Football Club exists to win trophies. I wish you all the best. Once red, always red." And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support Live Alive.